welcome back to my channel. Make sure you guys please do me a favor, please like this video, subscribe to my channel. Obviously we will be back with more of this type of content. Please subscribe to my channel. As you guys can see right here, 77% of you are not subscribed to my channel. Please do me a favor. It's super easy. It helps me a lot. Please just subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to my channel. Thank you. But today we are going to be talking about crypto, in particular Bitcoin as well as Ethereum, right? So I'm just going to be kind of doing a longer term, long time frame, longer horizon analysis of crypto. Okay, so I have been bearish on crypto ever since we were up here in the 45s, 46s. I haven't posted much crypto content because I don't trade crypto. I really don't pay too much attention to it, although I do believe in it long term. However, this is not. I don't believe this is the environment for crypto as of right now, with the liquidity drying up. Because what crypto really likes is expanding liquidity. As you can see right here, the 2020 that run, and we had quantitative easing, QE. Now we're, coming into a tighter monetary policy environment. We've been in one, but it's continuing to be like that. So the question that you probably ask is, is this, has it bottomed? Does it go lower? In my opinion, it is not quite done. It's going to go lower. That's personally how I think. However, there are some signs that the bulls are in decent shape, right? And this is number one. You see this prior high from 2017 and how we're kind of just sitting on it, holding it right now, right? So, that's bullish. And if you're just looking, this long term, there is a strong trend line here as well, but we're not at it yet. Somewhere like that. Right, so that would put it back down here towards 10K, which is about what I was thinking. And if you can actually see here, this is the volume profile, probably tells you that it's something similar like that is probably bound to happen. So with Bitcoin, that is what I tend to think. I tend to think that we still could see some more pain ahead. I think 10K, it's going to be a big psych level, so it could wick below that for sure, and maybe get down to 9, 8. I know I have some friends who are pretty big into crypto, and they think 7,000 could be a bottom. I do think though that this thing is going to have another flush out, another leg lower. So that's the monthly chart. Now if we pull up the weekly chart, this is what we see. Right, so we're still holding. And the volume, we did have some increase in sell volume the past couple weeks. Now the past 2 weeks, this looks a lot similar, right? This kind of, almost like a bear flag. And excuse the trend lines, they're not going to be exact. I just want you to see the shape of them. This looks quite similar to me. Some sort of, consolidation, bear flag, technical reset, right? We were oversold down here and now we're bouncing, which makes sense, right? The technical cooldowns that I talk about, when you're that oversold, it tends to trade flat, because it can trade flat in RSI, or technicals can cool off if it just trades flat. And now if it trades up a little bit, that helps reset them as well. So this is where we're at. I think we do have one more leg lower. However, we could keep pushing up this pattern and maybe get back up to 25, 26K. But this is a weekly chart. So although, I am bullish in the long term on crypto, I do think that this thing is, the next time this thing runs, it's going to be probably over 100, probably into 125, 150,000 if I had to put a number on it. That's what I believe. So this is, it's kind of setting up the same way as it was before. And one more flush out would make sense, right? This is one leg, this was a small leg, and this is 3. So markets do like to move in 3s. So I wouldn't rule out that it's trying to find a bottom here. However, This is almost too easy to me. To me, it has to flush again and get these longs out. Anybody who was buying up here, it hasn't had that capitulation yet. I don't believe. But you know, it has had some good volume on some of these sells. So I do think we're down for one more. Now moving on to Ethereum, we'll start with the monthly chart. Similar looking. This was a head and shoulders, right? Shoulder. This is a monthly chart. Shoulder, head, and shoulder. And then neckline would be something like that. Or you could draw it diagonally, something like that as well. So Ethereum looks like it's trying to bottom. It's holding above this prior high, just like Bitcoin is, which, you know, that's good for crypto. That's a good sign. So the fact that it's holding this level is about 1350-ish. That's bullish. So you do like to see that. Ethereum, I also believe in longer term. However, I tend to favor Bitcoin more just because of the adoption of it. I don't know much about many of the other stable coins, and I don't really care about them. I do believe the technology that crypto is bringing will be much like the internet boom of the late 90s into the 2000s. And I think we're still in the early innings of crypto, to be honest. But here is the monthly chart. So it's still holding this level. This was a key level right here, this 1400, 1350. Pulling up to a weekly chart here, we can see it looks awfully similar to this. So we have that, and now look how similar this looks. Right, you see that consolidation, and then a push into my moving averages, and a reject. And we pushed into it, and now we're rejecting. So from here, if history repeats, then it's going to keep going a little bit lower. It's going to flush out, and it's probably going to get back down to this 500 level. I think that's probably a pretty good level. This was clearly a strong area of demand. You have massive volume coming in down here around 500-600. That's going to be an area where there's going to be a lot of buyers interested. And I know there's already some buyers. People are already, DCA, dollar cost averaging into this. Like I said, I'm more of a Bitcoin bull, but this is what we got going on. Crypto is holding up. It's holding strong. So even in an environment where the Fed's trying to take away liquidity, a lot of people. So the thing is the psychology behind crypto right now is that when the money supply is expanding, everyone has more money, right? Money is less scarce, so people have extra money to spend and to buy on stuff like this, to hold stuff up, right? Because the buyers will hold the price. But when the Fed's tightening and they're taking money out of the system, right? They're draining money out of the system. Money is becoming more scarce. There's less money to go around to buy assets like this, crypto. But the bullish side of it, right, because that was the bearish, the bullish side of it is that you're going to start, and you already are seeing institutions, mutual funds start to adopt the technology and start to adopt, these core crypto holdings, Bitcoin, Ethereum being two of them, some other ones, Cardano, Solana, just to name a few, but I'm sure there are more. Like I said, I'm not super well versed in the rest of crypto. I only pay attention pretty much to Bitcoin and Ethereum and the prices that they have. So that's what I think about crypto. I am bullish long-term crypto. Long-term meaning 2 to 5 years. I think crypto will be higher than where it is right now. That's my personal opinion. So thanks you guys for viewing these videos and subscribing to my channel. And we'll be back with more videos.